Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud Learn to Lead. Good morning to all the students. As you know, we already started topic-wise current affairs. It means one topic, one video in detailed manner. And today we will discuss two topics because both topics are related to Department of Telecommunication. So first topic is Jyotiraditya Scindia announces Department of Telecommunication three major telecom reforms. And second is India releases National Frequency Allocation Plan of 2025. And our first part is three major telecom reforms. So in December 2025, Union Minister Jyotiraditya Madhavrao Scindia ji under the Ministry of Communication announced three major reforms which is introduced by Department of Telecommunication under the Ministry of Communication through its National Center for Communication Security. This is very important, and this center aimed to bolster India's telecom security ecosystem. So Department of Telecommunication has extended the Pro-Tem Security Certification Scheme for 2 years. This was the first reform, and this is starting from 1st of Jan 2026 and also introduced key measures including reduced application fees for the TSTLs, which is known as Telecom Security Testing Labs, and simplified security assurance requirements for the optical network terminator devices. So these are the three reforms which is recently introduced by Department of Telecommunication. First is Pro-Tem Security Certification, which is very important. Second is reduced application fees for the Telecom Security Testing Labs. And third one is simplified security assurance requirements for the optical network terminator devices. So let's discuss one by one. First one is Pro-Tem Certification Scheme. This scheme was introduced in October 2024 and it was designed to prevent business disruptions for original equipment manufacturers. Basically, those original equipment manufacturers whose products particularly are Internet Protocol routers and wireless fidelity, customer premises equipment devices, which otherwise were mandatory to be securely certified from 1st of October 2024. Initially, the scheme was scheduled to remain valid till 31st of December 2025. And under this scheme, the original equipment manufacturer submitted declaration of conformance, which states that their equipment complies with the most of the security requirements for applicable IP router or Wi-Fi products as per the Indian Telecommunication Security Assurance requirement. And this center is very important. This is NCCS Center. This is known as National Center for Communication Security, which has expanded the scope of the scheme to include critical components. And these critical components includes 5G, course session management function, optical line terminal or OLT, optical network terminators or new product launches. So far, a total of 107 certificates have been issued by the Department of Telecommunication through this center. So again, this center is very important because this is facilitating the continuity of business processes for the original equipment manufacturers without any disruption. Second one is reduction of TSTL designation fees. TSTL, Telecom Security Testing Labs, and this was reduced by National Center for Communication Security. So National Center for Communication Security has reduced more than 50% in the designation application fees for these labs, and these labs designated to test the telecom equipment in line with the test schedule and test procedure, which is also known as TSTP. And this center has also provides special concessions like 50% fees reduction for the Indian startups, micro small enterprises, women-owned enterprises, and other enterprises. And it also offers complete fee waiver to central and the state government testing agencies, government institutions, Indian Institute of Technologies or IITs, and autonomous bodies. And it has also introduced other key changes in the fee structure like lowering the renewal fees, making the scope expansion more affordable. Also, no fee will be charged for specific security requirement additions when common security requirement approval already exists. So this was the second reform. And you can also remember at present NCCS has 9 designated TSTL labs across the country covering 27 telecom equipment and network function. And you can also remember what is the function of these labs. These labs designated to test the telecom equipment in line with the test schedule test procedure. Third one is simplification of ITSAR certification of ONT devices. ITSAR, Indian Telecommunication Security Assurance Requirement, certification of ONT, optical network terminator. So Department of Telecommunication has simplified the security assurance requirement certification for the network terminated devices which are deployed at customer premises for internet access. And under the new mechanism, the customized variant of these devices will now be tested under a single certification procedure. And this new certification process is expected to reduce the number of testing cases by nearly 10 times, easing substantial financial burden in security testing. And originally, these ITSAR for these devices was notified on 24th of November 2023 with voluntary based certification came into effect from 1st of August 2024 and mandatory certification now implemented from 1st of January 2026. Let's revise this topic before starting the next topic. This is announcement of three major telecom reforms. First one is extension of Pro-Tem security certification scheme for 2 years, and this will be implemented from 1st of Jan 2026. Second one is more than 50% reduction in application fees for the TSTL labs and telecom security testing laboratories. And third one is simplification of security assurance requirement for the optical network terminator devices. And this was announced by Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia ji under the Ministry of Communication. And these reforms are introduced by Department of Telecommunication through its center NCCS. And this NCCS stands for National Center for Communication Security. And this center has been assigned for the responsibility of conducting security testing under the Communication Security Scheme, which forms a part of mandatory testing and certification of telecom equipment framework. And you can also remember Ministry of Communication, Union Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, constituency is Guna. Guna is situated in Madhya Pradesh. And Minister of State is Chandrasekhar constituency is Guntur in Andhra Pradesh. Now our next topic is India releases National Frequency Allocation Plan of 2025. And this is Department of Telecommunication Alliance spectrum uses with the international organization. And this international organization is International Telecommunication Union Standards from 30th of December 2025. So let's discuss this topic. So this is National Frequency Allocation Plan. Department of Telecommunication basically released this National Frequency Allocation Plan, which works under the Ministry of Communication. And this National Frequency Allocation Plan is a policy document that administers the management and allocation of the radio frequency spectrum in India. And this plan also serves as an important reference for the spectrum managers, wireless operators, telecom equipment manufacturers. Formally came into effect from 30th of December 2025. Let's discuss about the National Frequency Allocation Plan 2025. So this plan introduces key revisions to support the expansion of 5G, 6G, satellite services and future communication needs. And these are also aligned with the global standards. And this newly released document will allocate radio frequency spectrum to various radio communication services in the frequency range of 8.3 kilohertz to 3000 gigahertz. And this plan has introduced several strategic changes to meet the rising spectrum demand for the next generation technologies, such as it has identified 6425 to 7125 megahertz band for international mobile telecommunication, expected to enhance mid-band spectrum availability for 5G advanced or future 6G network. And this plan also provides the allocation of Ka bands in the range of 26.5 to 40 gigahertz, Q bands in the range of 33 to 50 gigahertz, and V bands in the range of 40 to 75 gigahertz for the satellite based services that are essential for high throughput geostationary orbit or GSO satellites and large non-geostationary satellite constellations. And the new document also features additional spectrum for in-flight and the maritime connectivity, ensuring seamless broadband access in the air or at the sea. And in addition to these, it also supports emerging technologies like vehicle to everything or V2X communication, low Earth orbit or LEO or the medium Earth orbit satellite services, and expanded broadband connectivity solutions. So this was the National Frequency Allocation Plan. So let's revise this topic also. This was National Frequency Allocation Plan of 2025 released by Department of Telecommunication under the Ministry of Communication, and this will be implemented from 30th of December 2025. And this newly released document will allocate radio frequency spectrum to the various radio communication services in the frequency range of 8.3 kilohertz to the 3000 gigahertz. And the main key enhancement we already discussed, that it has identified 6425 to 7125 megahertz band for the IMTs or the international mobile telecommunication, allocation of Ka, Q and V bands for the satellite based services, additional spectrum for the IFMC. IFMC again in-flight and the maritime connectivity, so that broadband access in the air and at the sea can be improved. And supporting emerging technologies like V2X communication, low Earth orbit and the medium Earth orbit satellite services and others. So very important topic, both are very important topics. And you can also remember ITU, International Telecommunication Union. The world's radio spectrum is globally allocated and coordinated by International Telecommunication Union, with its radio communication sector responsible for managing international radio frequency spectrum and satellite orbit resources. In the past news, in October 2025, the National Communication Academy and the GSM Association signed a Memorandum of Understanding in New Delhi aimed to enhance the collaboration in telecom policy, research and capacity building, supporting India's digital vision. So I hope you like this video. Please share as maximum as possible.
So this is all for today. Please like, share and subscribe our channel, and thank you for watching this video. And you can subscribe our all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn and Telegram channel. All the official notifications delivered through the Telegram channel. So just subscribe from the description box link. Thank you guys. Take care and bye-bye.